Hello, hello, hello. Hey, hey, hey. Um, what up, everybody? To those that are coming back and returning, uh, and all those who still figuring out, trying to figure out how the hell, where the hell, like who, when did I click on this? Why is this voice coming through my speaker right now? Welcome back. How you mama, sister, brother, cousin, daddy? How you auntie now? How you uncle now? How you granny? How you grandpa? How your favorite coworker that always keeps the good snacks in their desk? How are you doing? Are you all right? Have you drunk some water? If not, please go drink a sip or two. Go step outside. Let the sun hit you if the sun is out. If it's not, first thing tomorrow, go step outside, get some sunlight on you. And if you're new here, welcome. Um, I don't know how you stumbled across us over here, but hey, boo, hey. You pulled up to the boldest. That's speaking like very heavy right now. You pulled up to one of the boldest self-accountability circles on the internet. This is Manifest Ruthlessly. Again, over here we do the work. We do the work. It ain't easy, but we do the work. We tell the truth. We hold ourselves accountable, and we clap loudly when each of us wins. So if you're looking for healing with a little bit of edge, a lot of sass, and a whole lot of heart, welcome on. So, we're gonna keep it short today. Real short. I'm gonna say it like this so we don't waste no time. You don't have to argue with the version of your life that don't fit anymore. You don't have to explain why you don't want to hang out with the same people anymore, why you don't want to go to the same events, why you're not picking up every call, why your energy is more expensive now. You don't owe a debate to what you've already decided to leave behind. We all together in the congregation. All right, cool. Because here's one thing that I know. The minute you start elevating, people will start investigating. They want a rundown, a reason, a play-by-play explanation of why you growing, why you changing, why they don't have the same access to you like they used to. Why are you doing this? Well, that's stupid. That don't make no sense. Well, I just don't understand. Like, what you mean you can't pick up my call? But I need you. You can do both. You could figure out how to do both. Ugh, that's just selfish. You're going to hear a lot of things. But guess what? You don't owe them nothing but the version of you that honors you right now. So if it's peace that you after, you only have to give them the version of you that is seeking that peace, that is trying to obtain that peace. That's it. That's the whole damn episode. That's it. That's all I want to say. Because I feel like we're moving along, and it's like you about to get some pushback. We've been doing this for way too long. You are making changes. People are seeing the change in you. They say when you go to the gym, after 3 or 4 weeks, you start seeing the change first, and then afterwards other people start seeing the change. So you know that you're changing. You see that you are more consistent now. Your habits are changing. Your skin is glowing. You eating right. You see the progress you were making. Now other people are starting to see, and they like, wait. When this start happening? Take some time away from that and update me. And they may not do it intentionally. It may not be with anything negative behind it. They may not just be trying to get the tea. They might be truly happy for you. But people are going to start asking questions. And you should be prepared for that if you're not already going through it. So I always say you can take that 2 different ways. There are people that gonna be in your corner that is gonna be happy for the change that you're making. Then there's gonna be people in your corner that's not. They need you to stay the way that you were. They need to have the same access to you. They need you not to outgrow them or leave them behind. So I guess this episode mainly pertains to those that are dealing with the second group of people. To y'all, I say, stop trying to get them folks to understand the decisions you're making. that they were never going to support in the first place. Some people don't want to hear your why. They just want access to the old you, the agreeable you, the insecure you, even the you that was too tired to say no to them. Growth don't require a group chat. It don't need a cosign or a round table discussion. It requires clarity. And clarity don't need company, it needs courage. So if you've been finding yourself over explaining why you doing this, why you doing that, why you finding your peace, how you finding your peace, defending your decisions to make this change or that change, arguing with the people, places, or the things that you've already outgrown, let this be a reminder that it is okay just to leave they ass where they are. It's okay. Just leave it. Leave it where it is. No argument, no exit speech, no dramatic monologue. Just leave. Leave they ass right where it is. I mean, if you got the energy, the gumption, you want to do all that, by all means, but you could be using that same energy to execute something else, to continue enjoying your peace. Again, if peace is what you after. Stop giving paragraphs to people who ain't even worth the period. If somebody's committed to misunderstanding you, let them. If a place no longer nourishes you, leave it. If a version of your old self is begging for attention, don't pick up the phone, don't answer, don't open the door. So, if you used to smoke all the time and you don't smoke no more, don't go to the places or around the people that will trigger you or want to get you to fall back into those ways. There's a reason why people that overcame an alcoholic addiction avoid bars. And it's not because they weak. It's just they know what it was like to be back there, and they know the progress that they've made and how far they've came, and they don't want to eliminate or destroy that progress. Again, it ain't about being weak. That is some of the most strength that you can have, honestly, to resist the temptation or the urge to do something you know that had a foothold on you during the stressful days, the hard times, to not fall back into your old ways. If you used to be a people pleaser, if you used to be the financial support for a lot of people and you put a stop to that, if you used to be the go-to friend for all the drama, all the tea, if people could just come to you with their problems and you'd put everything that you had going on down to help them solve theirs, and if you stop that to focus on yourself, that is a habit that you have built. And it takes strength and courage to stop from doing that. And that should be acknowledged. You are doing wonderful. You are doing great. Keep going. Again, if people that used to take advantage of that or used to participate in that with you, if they don't understand that, baby, leave they ass where they at. Wish them well. If they decide to get their self together, y'all can meet back up. Until then, you keep going along your journey. Sometimes your silence is the closure. Your boundary is the explanation. Your peace is the final word. You don't need anybody's permission to protect yourself. Whatever means or however way you need to apply that to whatever situation or scenario you need to apply that to. Question I got, because I have to ask myself this. Where in your life are you still arguing and justifying your expansion? And what would happen if you just stop explaining yourself? Write it out. Where are you still defending your boundaries like they're up for debate? Where are you still waiting for somebody else to approve your next chapter of your life? What peace could you claim if you just moved differently? Affirmation for the day says, I do not argue with a version of my life I've outgrown. I don't owe explanations for my elevation. I do not need permission to evolve, expand, or protect my peace. I release the need to be understood. I rest in the power of being whole and knowing who I am. My silence is sacred. My boundaries are firm. My growth is non-negotiable. I told you I was short. That's all I got today. But before I go, I'll leave you with this. Again, you don't have to stay somewhere just because it once made sense. You don't have to explain why you doing this, that, or third. If you want to, I mean, go ahead. But you could be using that energy and that time and them words on something else. You don't have to negotiate your next level with people who are comfortable keeping you in the places you were at, because that is where they are still at. Again, if you grew up a hustler, you had to figure out means and ways to survive, and the people you grew up with are still on that same level or doing the same things, this is no shade to them. But if you have outgrown it, you are trying to do better, don't go back to doing that. That makes me think about like a lot of people who may be locked up, for X, Y, and Z, by being an accomplice or being associated with certain people. It's like you got out, you got away from it, and because you got one phone call and you decided to go back. I think there's a movie like that. Isn't that what like Save the Last Dance is like the premise of? And it's like he got caught up because instead of, he got into Juilliard dancing and all this other kind of stuff, but he almost got in trouble because he decided to go, do one last play or one last move with his friend because he got a phone call. And it's like, but you had a better life. Why would you let them suck you back into something that you had already escaped from? Also, that just popped into my head. Why are the people that want to suck you back or bring you back into your old life never try and be like, they never try and get you to bring them to your new life? Does that make sense? Like, if you see that I have moved away from that location where we used to get in trouble in, or the things we used to do, or I'll use alcoholism, for example. If you know that I've went through the process of AAA, and I'm avoiding bars or avoiding alcohol, I've changed my life, things are going better for me, and you are still stuck or doing the same thing, why not now hang out with me and try and see things my way versus trying to pull me back to the way that you do? Maybe I'm asking the wrong question. Anywho, at the end of the day, walk away, move different, elevate loudly or quietly. Either way, elevate. Keep progressing, keep doing you, keep being wonderful. People see you, people appreciate you. The people that are meant to be in your life in this new chapter, they will come if they are not already here. So you keep going on, you keep progressing. Again, this is the little loudmouth behind Manifest Ruthlessly. I go off on tangents sometimes, but I mean well. Tell me your thoughts. What are you overcoming? What are you moving past? How have you did it? Leave it in the comment section. There are always people who are in a different journey or going through different processes in life. That's part of life. Maybe how you overcame, what you overcame, and what you did to overcome could inspire or help somebody else. So feel free to share that in the comments. Again, this is Manifest Ruthlessly, where we do the work, we tell the truth, we hold ourselves accountable, we clap loudly for each other whenever we win, we support each other whenever we lose. I go off on tangents a bunch of times. I will talk to y'all later. Bye.